Are you tired of wasting time and money on business ideas that never take off? If so, you need to know about the Lean Startup. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the principles of the Lean Startup and show you how to apply them to your own business. The Lean Startup is a methodology developed by entrepreneur and author Ries. It's based on the idea that startups should focus on experimenting and iterating quickly instead of trying to build a perfect product from the start. This means testing assumptions, getting feedback from customers, and making changes based on data. By doing this, startups can avoid building something that nobody wants and instead create a product or service that truly meets a need. Let's start by looking at the three key principles of the Lean Startup: build, measure, learn. Build. The first principle is to build a minimum viable product MVP, a simple, testable version of your product that you can use to gather feedback. The goal of an MVP is not to create a perfect product, but to create a product that is good enough to test your assumptions and get feedback from potential customers. By starting with an MVP, you can save time and money by avoiding building a full product that nobody wants. Measure. The second principle is to measure the results of your tests and experiments. This means gathering data on how customers use your product, what they like and don't like, and what features they want to see. By measuring these results, you can make data-driven decisions about what to do next. This is important because it allows you to focus your resources on what's working and avoid wasting time and money on what's not. Learn. The third principle is to learn from the data and feedback you gather and use it to improve your product. This means iterating and making changes based on what you learn. By staying nimble and adaptable, you can create a product that truly meets a need and build a successful company that can grow and thrive over time. Now that we've covered the three key principles of the Lean Startup, let's look at how to implement them in your own business. Define your hypothesis. The first step in implementing the Lean Startup is to define your hypothesis. What problem are you trying to solve, and how do you think your product or service can solve it? This is the foundation of your MVP, and it's important to get it right. You can test your hypothesis by talking to potential customers, researching the market, and gathering data on existing solutions. By doing this, you can make sure you're creating a product that truly meets a need. Create your MVP. The next step is to create your MVP. This should be a simple, testable version of your product that you can use to gather feedback from potential customers. Your MVP should be designed to test your hypothesis and gather data on how customers use your product. By starting with an MVP, you can save time and money by avoiding building a full product that nobody wants. Test your MVP. The next step is to test your MVP with potential customers. This means getting feedback on how they use your product, what they like and don't like, and what features they want to see. You can gather this feedback through surveys, interviews, and other forms of market research. By doing this, you can make data-driven decisions about what to do next. Iterate and improve. The final step is to iterate and improve based on the feedback you receive. This means making changes to your product based on what you learn.